One option is to use the asana to experience and feel emotion. One way is to use the asana to experience and feel whatever is arising. So experience and feel what's arising. What's arising. Okay? So whatever arises, fair game. You just use the asana to feel the surge of the emotion and be with it. So actually, I think the better way to do it is, let's even make it more simple. So asana as a means to be with the felt sense. Asana as means to be with the felt sense. That's here. Over here, there's asana as means to express how you feel. So we've got here, it's like asana as a container to be with what is there, with the felt sense that's there, the heart that's there. Now we've got asana to express what's there, to move it through the body or into the body, right? To imbibe the body with that feeling. So we're using the asana as emotional expression. Here we use the asana as emotional witnessing. Here we use the asana as emotional witnessing. Here we use the asana as emotional expression, to move it along, to show without words what it feels like. You feel angry, put it in the pose. You feel sad, put it in the pose. You feel courageous, put it in the pose. You feel trepidatious, put it in the pose. You feel at peace, put that in the pose. Slightly, like, to express without words is slightly different than to be without words. This is being, this is expressing. Asana as a means to be and witness. Asana as means for expression. Over here in the third corner, coming in at 350 pounds, in the third corner, asana as means to state shift, to actually create a change in the energy. So here we're witnessing how we feel and we're being with it. Here we're using the asana to get the feeling to move through our body, to get out. Not get out in a bad way, but to just express without words. Not get out as in get rid of, but get out as in just ride the wave and let it help it move, to create movement of the expression. And in the third corner, it's about being like, actually, I'm in rage right now, and the rage is destroying my insides. I need to practice cultivating softness. Okay, I'm going to imbue this. So it's like our mind might feel a certain way, our heart might feel a certain way, and we're going to change the pattern of the body, of the mind-heart, and actually the mind and the heart, and both in Sanskrit, manas, mind, and heart, manas. And it's Hanuman who traverses the manas and the manas. That's a side note. Anyway, over here in that third corner, it's like, my mind and my heart are feeling a certain way, and it's toxic for me. It's toxic, it's not useful, it's not productive. So you have to use the asana to flavor your body differently. Your mind and your heart are like spewing something into the pose in a way that's not helpful. It's like you can't get the salt to stop going into the soup pot. And so to counteract, you got to use the pose to add more water. So you're using the asana to counteract what's happening. Be with what's happening. Express what's happening. Change what's happening. Be with, express, change. Okay? And then what gets really nuanced and skillful over time is that you find places in any given class to incorporate each of these corners so that you're hitting these corners with each theme in each class. So to kind of stick with the visual here, if we make a circle, okay, and the circle is the overarching theme. The circle is the overarching theme. Let's say, go back to that theme of like courage again, the cultivating courage on the path, on the yogic path. That's the overarching circular theme. And I know that at some point I'm going to need to teach people to be with whatever's happening on the pathway to courage, to observe themselves. And then I want them at some point to express how they feel. And then sometimes I might even need them to be mentally disciplined and change, to, against all odds, face their fear so that they can find that courage. Express the grief. Show me the grief in your heart. Show me the grief in your heart so you can make way for more courage to be there. Take note of your anger, your righteous anger, your anger that makes you want to do right in the world. But be mindful, you have to, it's tricky. You have to stay connected to the righteous anger, but don't let it eat you up inside. If you find that you're burning up inside, you have to change the mindset. Cool it. Come back, soften. Stay with the task. Right? Being with whatever courage is in your heart. And then what's interesting is like along these lines here, sticking with our diagram, that's where all the other emotional content happens. They can feel whatever they want to feel along here and along here and along here and in here. Okay? So like that. When we're talking about being with and witnessing, what are the ways that help someone be with what's happening? Simply saying, be with that. It's okay to feel that. What are you noticing in your body as you contemplate this theme? What are you noticing right now? All those things, the being with is about witness function. In here, how do you get people to express? So with the expression, it's a lot about intrinsic movement. We've talked some about extrinsic movement and intrinsic movement, and also expressing all the way out through the endpoints of the body. We spent, and like effort life, we've talked about over the months. So expression is like, move what you feel through your whole body. Show me through your hands, toes, tailbone, crown of head what that is. Make your way into Trikonasana. Use all the good alignment that you know, and then start to notice the energy in your body and begin to express that through your endpoints. So more intrinsic movement is the expression. And in the changing the course, when you need to alter it, that would often be a lot more extrinsic movement. It's like, no, straighten your leg. Do this. Do this with this. Straighten your leg and put that intention into your leg. So you're using kind of like the outer form and the discipline to create an impact and an imprint on the psychic body. This is being with the psychic body, so witness function. Be with, yes, like that, stay with that, see what that feels like, all those kinds of phrases. express that. Show me that without words. Move the subtle energy in your body and let that flow out. So this is expression of the psychic energy. And then here it's changing the psychic energy. Be disciplined with yourself. Make your legs straight. Squeeze the muscles of your legs in and up. And as you squeeze the muscles of your legs in and up, push the bones of your legs down into the earth. You have to be disciplined between knowing what is anger that will eat you up alive on the pathway to courage and what is anger that will inspire you to create change in the world. It's both. It's just like when you pull your muscles in and up and move your bones down. Two opposite things are happening at the same time. Be disciplined in your mind. What's eating you alive and what will help you come alive. So that's changing the psychic energy like that.